Congress shall make no law respecting the establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to freely assemble and petition the government for a redress of their grievances. It's the First Amendment. It's all that matters.
Ladies and gentlemen, this week's special guest is Smellmo! You gotta be kidding me!
Ow. Ow.
Welcome to another episode of the Rick Castellano Show. Excuse me a second. This episode's entitled A Tribute to Wegmans. I filmed this little clip a while back. I don't want to give nothing away. Stay tuned. Folks, I got no real beef with the company. I've been doing business with them for years. Who am I talking about? Probably shouldn't mention grocery stores, IGA, Tops, Wegmans. Folks, reason I stopped shopping at Tops, I go to the shelves are picked over. I don't like picked over stuff. I go to Wegmans. What does Castellano do? I listen. I save the planet. Return the bottles, the empties. I wash them. Not only do I wash them, I dry them. Castellano puts them on got an apartment besides his house. The apartment, after I rinse the bottles, I put them on top of the furnace, let them dry out, and I put them in a bag, and I return them. I get a couple donuts or something on the weekend. Anyway, Castellano painstakingly does all this. Rinses the bottles, washes them, dries them, puts them in their bag, clean bag, and I return them. As I go there, not that the Wegmans isn't clean, mind you, but some of the hoodlums return their bottles, they don't listen to the rules. I know they're not rinsed out, they're not dry. Some of these people, the bottles smell better than they do. But anyways, go through the thing, a couple dollars with the bottles. Good, I got a couple of free donuts. All happy. While I'm there, look at margarita cookies on sale. Castellano margaritas. I just happen to have a $1 coupon. Buy 2 packs. Get $1 off. Let's see. I'm going to save $3-4 just by walking in the door. How could you go wrong? Painstakingly go shopping. Of course, you never buy what you just went there to buy. Buy 3 or 4 more things. Go return the bottles, do all the drying, whatever. Get the Castellano to cookies in order to get the deal. You got to buy 2 of them. Got my receipts, put them on the counter, and Castellano's a proud guy. For all this aggravation, I got to get something out of it. A couple of free donuts or something. I got my donuts. What does Castellano do? They're out of jelly. One jelly. One jelly ain't going to last me through a Friday or Saturday night. So, I get cheese Danish. Small problem. Cheese Danish are $1.25. Jelly donuts are 65 cents. Castellano's thinking like the average Joe. You go to Wegmans, they ask you what's in the bag. They don't check. I'm thinking, I got 4 donuts. Castellano can't do that because he tries to be a good guy. Huh? Just not being politically correct. He tries to do the right thing. So, what do you got in the bag? I got 1 jelly donut and 3 cheese Danish. Paid right price. Put my coupon down. Put my 3 bottle return things. Of course, you got to return glass here, plastic here, cans here. When I did all my routine, washed my hands with 13 or 14 swipes of the antibacterial cream. Castellano's happy. Couple of free donuts, especially when he's got to pay $1.25 for cheese Danish because they're out of jelly. Excuse me a second. This is the part of the story that I don't like. Anyway, happy. Can't wait to get home. Oh, by the way, did I mention I bought a large meatball sub, extra mozzarella, extra meatballs? I'm on a diet. I had to keep this figure. I got it. Can't wait to get home. Castellano's leaving, checks his receipt. No bottles, no bottle returns. No can returns, no glass returns. No dollar Stella D'Oro receipt for buying 2 things of Stella D'Oro cookies. It's going to take me 3 months to eat them to save $1. So, what do I think about green? It's not easy being green. I'm getting so green I look like the Hulk. Never again. So here's what I got to say. Wegmans, I'll continue to do business with you, but I don't know who that goof girl was in the line. She acted nice and respectful for me. She cheated me out $4. Excuse me a second. I didn't get this here because you don't have my brand of Diet Ginger Ale, but I stole shopped her. Maybe next time, when I give you my bag of donuts, there'll be a couple of cheese Danish in there and I won't tell you. Who knows? You're watching the Rick Castellano Show, and today, even though I like you, smoke 'em. Tonight, Castellano's going to show you he's a man of his word. Some people say, Rick, picking on the liberals, the Democrats, all you do is pick on them. Well, if they're pickable, I pick on them. Now, you may be a little surprised, but Castellano cheers to Hillary Clinton. Here's a little story I like to share with you. Some of you folks probably don't pay attention to the news unless you get it from Castellano, so I'll tell you. Miss Clinton, or Mrs. Clinton, whatever you prefer. It depends if you're a feminist or not. But anyways, she, on WikiLeaks, where everybody else is running for the hills, embarrassed, this insect, this Australian goof, I won't even say his name because I despise him, went and leaked a bunch of information about our government, top secret information he got from some stooge, Corporal Klinger or something. I don't know what the guy's name is. Some goof. He looks like the Tooth Fairy, the real one. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. Just get right down to basics. Miss Clinton, behind the scenes, on TV, looks dignified, real courteous, and says we're all going to go along. In the back room, she is a butt kicker, an ass kicker. She said to our Saudi allies, supposedly Saudi allies, that they better start doing something besides butt kissing in our presence and then stop supporting Hamas, Al-Qaeda, all the other terrorists. She said she's not happy with the Saudis. She told some of our generals. Guess what else she said? The Pakistanis, either they start coming on board or our little buddy there in the cave, Osama bin Losi, you're going to either come out and help us get this guy, or we're going to start doing it our way. And believe me, it's not going to be pretty. So, she put a threat to the Pakistani people. Behind the scenes, of course. She's bowing and everything like this in her presence. Everybody else is present. But behind the scenes, she is a butt kicker. So, this is to you, Hillary Rodham Clinton. I toast you, and I hope that sometime I may do it again. But you've been on the wrong side of Castellano many a times. But tonight, I commend you. Well, folks, stay tuned. Folks, I'm sorry to say, Castellano was right again. You know what? This is one time I wanted to be wrong. Just like Britney Spears, America's Sweetheart. When she was getting out of a limo, I thought I saw Clams Casino. I'm still got indigestion. Anyway, who is the Black Rose of the Week? Well, first off, like I said, I'm not happy about this one, so let me have a little Diet Ginger Ale. And I'm going to need a lot because for some reason the last couple of years I've been watching Disney. I got to tell you, Black Rose of the Week goes to Miley Cyrus. What'd she do? Castellano predicted it. What is Castellano? Some kind of fortune teller? You know, Nostradamus? Damus? Who knows? I know it's Nostradamus. I'm trying to be funny. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! All right. To produce every once in a while once he gets his voice heard because I don't listen to it. Anyway, why might you ask? Miley Cyrus and Disney Lovable did all those cute shows. Hannah Montana, Joe Montana. I don't know who she's done or what she's done, but she decided this weekend or last weekend or the weekend before, I don't know, just got on YouTube and the internet. It's going crazy. Some of you folks probably don't go on the internet. I don't. Goes too slow for me. Don't listen to regular news because why? Left wing. You want to hear the truth. Well, Castellano will tell you the truth. Folks, I predicted it. Ever since Britney Spears, America's Sweetheart, went downhill. Lindsay Lohan, Parent Trap, Twins, all downhill. Spiral. Quick spiral downhill. I said, look at this Hannah Montana. $1 billion this girl was supposed to make. I don't know if she made it yet. I hope she didn't. $1 billion for Disney. $1 billion. Her dad, big country western singer. I never went for the hair lip, whatever he's got there, but big time. Disney sweetheart. Nah. She knows. Her father will keep her straight. He's probably conservative. He's a country western singer. Well, should have realized a few months back, she decided to do a little photo shoot for Esquire. Semi-nude. And she wasn't even 18 yet. Semi-nude. With her dad there in the present saying, it's okay, go ahead. Knew there was something fishy there because, believe me, I wouldn't let my daughter do it. Anyway, now, like I said, a Castellano exclusive. Miley Cyrus, token like one of the Doobie Brothers. I don't know what the heck she was blurbing. She probably was on other drugs. Ecstasy, coke, who knows, but I don't know what that gibberish was. I thought she was speaking in tongues. But let's see. She followed in the footsteps, like I said, Britney, Lindsay Lohan, now Miley. Let's not forget the leader of the group, Madonna, changed the history of women for the worst. But anyways, we're talking about you, Miley Cyrus, and Disney. Is this who you want promoting your TV show? Not me. Miley, Black Rose of the Week goes to you. And you know what? I'm disgusted in you. Anyways, you ain't that good looking. I don't know any little kid would like you. You got the big horse teeth, and you're a terrible actress. And one other thing I got to say, smoke them, because I know you. If you're puffing like a Doobie Brothers, I know you smoke big cigarettes. Smoke them. Folks, tonight's a big gala night. We got another special. We're going back to Hollywood. Why? You'll see. We're going to talk about one of America's leading actors. His pictures made well over $1 billion. He was starred in such movies as Ed Wood, Edward Scissorhands, 3 Pirates of the Caribbean movies, Who's Eating Gilbert Grape, Once Upon a Time in Mexico, with Antonio Banderas and Salma Hayek. Scrumptious. He starred with Academy Award winner Al Pacino and Donnie Brasco. Folks, we've never had this done before, but tonight, double Black Rose of the Week goes to Johnny Depp. Wait a minute. Why are you looking at me like that for? I'm just telling you the truth. Why? In Depp's own words, one of the Disney execs was talking to him and says, Mr. Depp, why does Captain Jack seem so gay in the movies? Why does he act like that? He goes, well, all the characters I play are gay. Excuse me a minute. This is hard to swallow. Black Rose of the Week goes to you. And while you're at it, say hello to your buddy the Caprico. Maybe you can make Brokeback Mountain too. Smoke 'em. Folks, the Castellano Show doesn't just talk about things that affect you. We talk about things that affect me too. Channel 31, Cable 7. I don't know if you've been paying attention lately. bottom of your screen, it says, Time Warner will not be carrying this station soon unless you do something about it. You better call, you better write in, you better scream in, because they're too cheap. They'd rather spend 30 cents on Lady Gaga to listen to her tapes that I'm despised of than spend any money on Channel 7, Fox 7, one of my favorite shows, Simpsons, Human Target. The list goes on and on. Instead, what do we got? They're going to let it go in January. Then, Channel 10, NBC. It's been around for 75 years. Some of your favorite shows. One of my personal favorites, Chuck, that I watch weekly when it's on, is going to be gone. Because Time Warner would rather spend 30 cents on the QVC network than spend any money on real shows. So, folks, if you don't call in or write in and do something about it, you're not going to be seeing any of these shows. And you know what? Castellano is a little mad. Fox 7 has been courting me. They want me to go on their station. You know what? They got reasonable rates right now. And you know what? I think they're serious. They're not going to put up with this crap any longer. So they're not going to, their pockets, if they're not going to be lined by the majors, by Time Warner, you know what they're going to do? They're going to go elsewhere. So Castellano might be speaking Canuck, Ray, because Fox 7 goes all the way to Canada. Hey, you're watching the Rick Castellano show? If you want to know more about this, you want to see more about this, call, write to my email. Castellano is just getting started. Smoke 'em. That's a handsome guy, if I do say so myself. Excuse me a minute, I lost my voice. It's been a busy year. You goof! Producer. Getting on my nerves, folks. Sometimes I like them. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes, if you see some cheesy stuff, I have the old guy editing the stuff. And we don't know where the producer is. Comes back home 3-4 months later with fishnet stockings and a ball gag. I don't know if he's been in New York with Duffy and Cuomo or Homo, whatever you want to call him. But anyways, we're back. Time for Rick to do a little reading. Usually Rick does his best reading after a couple cups of coffee and in a morning newspaper. I got something just as good. Entertainment Weekly. Let me take a little gander here. Excuse me, let me move my diet. Move it around the mat so I don't mess my table. All right. Reese Witherspoon on the cover, The Return of Reese. Well, the last time I seen a chin like that, it was cutting beefsteak rounds over in a cruise over in a Love Boat. All right, you heard that joke before? I'll tell it every time I see that chin, her and Drew Barrymore. If you ever put those chins on Mount Rushmore, there'd be an avalanche. All right. Nancy Pelosi, one of people wrote in, called in, whatever, said, that's what I should call her? Me? Be politically incorrect like that? Of course, Nancy Pelosi her name, folks. If you don't like it, too bad, that's her new name, Nancy Pelosi. By the way, I'm sending a shirt to you because you called in, and I love it. All right. Let's see, money order, I don't know what that's for. Bills for something. The new camera that we got, it cost me a fortune. Little as a producer know, I put it on his tab. Folks, professional. Yeah, I did. He just found out tonight, that's why. Wait. Toast Rick.
Maybe that whole thing was a setup.
A setup. Nice new professional camera. That means I'm coming here in better living color. And you know what, folks? A lot of you girls, men, anybody worried about HD, high performance cameras? Castellano's just as handsome, whether you like it or not. Let's see. Representative thing. We don't need that. Chinley the Eskimo again. I know I had some pages circled here, so I'll just try to... Excuse me a second while I find what I'm trying to look for. Pictures of Lady Gaga with the eyebrows like Catwoman. She looks like nuts. Well, Britney Spears. A birthday album on the way. Another thing I won't be buying. Another thing I won't be buying too is the underwear she took off in that limo. Because when I saw what those underwear were covering, my eyesight's gone. I haven't seen clearly since. Oh, let me see here. This goof, Stephen King, that calls himself a writer. I don't like any of his stuff. Look, the guy should write, if he wants to write real horror, tell him to write his autobiography. This guy's an insect. He's a goof. He's smelly. Take a good look at his picture. You know what I'm talking about. He makes Child Krauthammer look handsome. All right. I don't pay attention to any of the stuff the guy says because he's clueless. If you read him, you're cool. Excuse me. I'm losing my voice. You're clueless. Did I say that with enough authority? All right. Reese showing fancy dresses. Yes, it doesn't look half bad. Maybe because they're not showing her mug. They're just showing the dress. All right. Let's see what else we got to see. Showing some of her movies. The best time she ever looked good in a movie was Monsters vs. Aliens. They did an animated version of her. Okay. I can't find what I'm looking for. Get to the movie. Let's see. True Grit. Let's see. Jeff Bridges. Where the hell has he been? Well, I'm sorry, where is he? Tron just came out. We haven't seen him since, of course. He's been probably hiding in some video game, and he came out, now he's making John Wayne movies. And you know what? He's an ugly version of John Wayne. The Duke, you think I'm going to go see True Grit? Yeah, I'll see it. I'll see it half asleep with one eye open and 10 dialed ginger ales in me. It'll take me 10 nights to watch it.